Hey, what's up? It's Parry here, back for some more Road to 1 million on FIFA 16. And finally, guys, we've got rid of all of those Pedro Obiangs. It took a while, but I had to undersell them a little bit. Made a bit of a loss on them overall, but just finally getting rid of them felt so good. So today's going to be a bit of a short one. I don't make a huge amount of profit, but I want to try and get one of these up every day just to show what progress I'm making. So right off the bat here, I managed to snag a Marcelo for relatively cheap. Look up the baseline price. So that's around 2,100, and I'm going to list that just a little bit more expensive to make some cash on it. Should be good, and hopefully it should sell quickly enough. Marcelo is a very popular player, so usually he does sell, and as you can see, he finally does a few seconds later, making me about 1,000 coins profit. I am actually using a calculator to tax each of these players by 5%. Some people comment saying, Paro, there's a 5% tax. I'm aware of that, guys. I am doing the numbers and making sure I do make profit. I managed to pick up a Mertens there and again put him up. PK, searching to see what the lowest price is for him because I picked on him up earlier. So as you can see, 9,500. I'm going to list mine up at, that price, just a bit of competition. Usually some players you can list them up at the price of the lowest one and they will sell. But as you can see, I'm starting to bid on gold players a lot more now, and I'm really starting to get, a lot of profit off them. I only was able to trade for about 1 hour today due to having a little bit of a issue in real life, but I did make a decent amount of profit. I think overall today I made about 30k profit, so that's not too bad. So we get 2 Gundogans here, Gundogans I should say. So I end up putting him up there, about 2,000 coins more than I bought him, and I do take into consideration the tax, as I said, so I'm trying to make minimum 500 coins profit per card. At maximum I usually go to about 1,000. If I try to do any more than that, usually I'll get outbid. So I get a Socrates here. Socrates took a while to sell for some reason for me, but I did get him in the end. And, as you saw there, I got one of them. Going to search his minimum price, 1,900. And I'm going to put him up for that. I find that for most gold players, they will go within one turn. If I put them up for 1 hour, they'll usually go before the hour is out. But in some very rare occasions where the price fluctuates in the market very rapidly, then sometimes I have to put it up 2 or 3 times, but as I said in the past few episodes, you don't lose unless you sell, so, I'm going to put him up there. Not going to make a huge profit of him. Managed to snag a Joe Hart here as well, and for some reason, this guy took forever to sell. I think he took like 57 minutes, and you'd think an English goalkeeper who plays for a club in the BPL would sell relatively fast. I didn't even put him up at that high of a price. There was very little competition on the market. Maybe it's just because it's late at night and there isn't as many people on, with everyone going to school tomorrow. Monday, so good to me, right? We get some Higuains here and put them up for a teddy profit. Some of the lower players for 15,000, 16,000 have a lot more competition around them with the bids, so I don't find myself often going for them, but for some reason these Higuains sold quite well, and you got Pastore here who, sells quite well as well. I bought him for, I believe, 1,700, sell him for 1,900. Gives me about 1,000 coin profit, so that's not too bad at all. And as you can see there, they're just selling like hotcakes, as you would say. But I eventually go back in, pick up, what is that name, Handovic, I'm gonna say, goalkeeper. And this guy took 2 realists to sell. I don't know why he didn't sell first time around, but I did make some profit off him, I think about 500 coins. But again, it all adds up. And, usually on a better day you would make a little bit more. I managed to pick up a Godin here as well, Atletico Madrid, Uruguayan, and sell him on as well, so that wasn't too bad of a business there. I get a lot of people asking me, how do you make money when you have like 5k coins? And honestly, I mean this in the nicest way possible. Go and play the game until you get 10k or 20k. I do find you need a lot of, not a lot of money, but you need, a decent amount to start off. Mass bidding, I wouldn't do what I'm doing right now until you get about 100k. Silvers until 100k, and then, start doing mass bidding like I'm doing here. I just put in 10 bids for, 10 cards, and usually I'll win one of them, so managed to pick up some, Benitez, did I just say that? Benatia? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not too sure, but Moroccan, I believe. Please tell me that's a Moroccan flag. Is it? I'm not sure, but plays for Bayern Munich, and, any player that does play in the Bundesliga and has decent stats sells quite well, so he did eventually go after one listing, and I'm putting another one up here, so make a decent bit of profit off him, and then I get Peter Cech being an Arsenal fan, I love Peter Cech, so you know I'm always happy to buy him. But I put him up, and I think I made over 1,500 coins profit on him. So thank you very much for that, Peter Cech. But just going through all the things I sold here today, not bad, pretty decent profit. I think I made about 30k in total. Not amazing, but I'm hoping to make more in the upcoming episodes. I wanted to get one up today, guys. Any tips, thoughts? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.